So with this video, I will give you a quick tutorial on SpellingCity.com, which is really also VocabularyCity.com, one and the same. But through Spelling City, there are a lot of great ways that you can customize your spelling lists for students to be able to practice their spelling lists, practice their computer literacy skills as well, and practice their keyboarding. So once you go to SpellingCity.com, on your side of things, on the teacher side of things, really you're going to log in, create your account, and then it will immediately take you to this page, which is list management. And your list is your list of spelling words. So you can create a list, you can create a list group, like if you have spelling words from a particular unit or planner. You can create a review list, or allow the students to create the list themselves. So I will just create a list, and I will select my grade level to be arbitrarily, we'll go with second grade, and then with a few quick types, I can choose a few words that I'm looking to have on the spelling list. And then as soon as I click save, here we go. So now it allows me to do this, to insert these words, and then automatically it gives you access to definitions, the parts of speech, and then it provides a sentence, an example sentence that those words might be able to, that those words will fit into. So once you allow for this, you can customize word order or set the list visibility. And now I'll just save and assign it. Now it's very easy because there's so much that students can do on this with a paid subscription or with logging in, but there's also so much that they can do with even without logging in. So you'll see it says right here, your homepage URL for your students. It creates this custom URL that's sort of the student access point for everything that you're trying to do. So I have here the list that I've created. So I just created that test list. And now here's my list that students might be able to practice on. And then by clicking games, this is, just to reiterate, that page is like the student side of things. That page is what the students see. So by clicking games, now there's a few options and a few activities that students can do related to those spelling words that you have going on. So a few of them would be the word unscramble, which is essentially, it has the word scrambled, and you have to put the letters in order. Hang mouse, which is a hangman type game. Test and teach, which is sort of a rote practice of those particular spelling words, motivating the students to carve out the mountain. And then you can alphabetize it. And what it also has for your option is some of these particular lists, like Spelling Teach Me, and then you can create some of these, you can create, based on your spelling words, some worksheets and some particular things that you might want to have the students do. So, running into a little issue here as far as that goes, but hopefully soon enough we'll get this thing going. And so really where we were going was some of these worksheets that you're allowed to print with them. So that takes you into just these sort of created worksheets based on what you have. If students of some of those, our younger friends, need to get their handwriting squared away and learning the sheets like that. So if you can do things on paper, then it will also allow for you to do that. So there's games, there's worksheets that it will allow you to have, and then feel free to add in the comments section some of the ways that you use Spelling City for those teachers who are taking this class that might already be using it with their students, because it goes so much deeper. But that is simply some of the things, because as you see, even as I try to click on things, it's for premium members only. So sort of dividing that line can grow to be, sort of a fine line to walk. So that's just some of the things that you can do with Spelling City, and that's a great way to practice those ELA skills if you're in the computer lab.